Good morning, afternoon, and evening, ladies and gentlemen. It is me, ya boy, with another episode of Pokemon Supreme Fire. Alright, in the last one, we went through this bridge of tears. I cried the entire way through. Alright, did I heal my Pokemon between this episode and last? The answer is no. You wanna know why? Because I forgot to do that before the episode started, so now you get to watch me do it. You wanna know why? Because sometimes it's really annoying, right? So what I do is, I play Visual Boy Advanced, right? I have the little ROM, right, open in a little corner, and then I watch it play on my recording software, and that's just kind of how I do it, you know? Big brain for big events. Anyway, we ended there. They wouldn't let me join Team Rocket, but that's a tract, which is nice. And then we have this guy right here. I actually looked at him off screen. He's gonna offer me a Charmander. And I mean, that's going to be great for the 4th gym because, you know me, I'm just going to train everyone up. What's wrong here? I guess it wasn't programmed for Charmander to be given to you, I guess? I don't know. We'll figure it out. We're going to name him... No, we're going to name him... Okay, so if y'all are actually from, like, my old times in my channel where I used to be called something completely different, then you know exactly about Ezra, the Charizard, from my Fire Red Randomizer Nuzlocke a long time ago. It was really fun. I enjoyed it. I got rid of all those old videos because I just wanted to up the quality of my content, you know? So I still have it. It's just hidden in the woodworks. Swablu, that's pretty cool. I mean, we could probably use that later, but it's all hidden in the woodworks of my channel. Like, I'm sure if you guys want to see, like, my old Let's Plays and Nuzlocks and things like that, I'll make them active. It'll boost up my views, because I have actually a few, like, I think I have a Ultimate Randomizer Nuzlocke of Pokemon Emerald that lasted only one episode. It only lasted one episode because I remember I got a Togepi, and it was my last living Pokemon. It was like Psychic type or something, and then I just got rocked. It really, I don't know how to explain it other than I got rocked. That's literally all it is. Your boy gets rocked literally all the time. It's not my choice, and it's also not my fault that I get rocked all the time. I'm just not very good at playing games. Anyway, I actually set aside time today to record this episode during the daytime, right? But clearly, this episode is not being recorded during the daytime. I'm pretty sure we all know that I don't record during the daytime because I'm dumb, and it just never happens, right? The reason for that is because I live with old people. I live with my grandparents. It's no secret that I'm a grown man who lives with his family. It's not a secret. And, yeah, so I just don't want to inconvenience them or have them hear any of my conversations that go on with myself, so they don't think I go crazy. They do not interrupt me with my voice stuff, though. For the most part, my grandmother doesn't remember things like she used to, so sometimes she does interrupt me because she forgets that I told her that, you know, this was going to be happening. She's actually gotten a lot better lately. It makes me happy because my grandmother, she doesn't suffer from dementia, but she suffers from dissociative syndrome, or dissociative whatever. It's a thing, apparently, and she's not able to associate with like where she is at certain moments in time or anything like that. It's very sad, and I don't like it any more than anybody else would like it for that family. But she's actually doing a lot better. Her medication's working more, and that's all I can really ask for, if I'm being honest. It's pretty bad. It was pretty bad. It got to a point where I was really depressed, and it was really sad. But, she's doing better now, as opposed to then. I do Fiverr, so if y'all want to hit me up, on Fiverr, I can give you my stuff, and you can make a request for voice acting or whatever. But, yeah, I was doing a thing for Fiverr. I told her that I was doing it, I was working hard, and I just was not... It's not that I'm uncomfortable being on the camera, right? I took acting for the camera class, and it's no secret that I was a theater major in college. I graduated with my BA in theater arts, which is different from a BFA, and look up the differences if you don't know them. Or if you want me to make a separate video talking about like my experiences in college and things like that, I can do that too. I mean, your boy got time for now because he got accepted into his computer programming thing. Oh boy, I got accepted. I start March 23rd, 2020. So, I mean, it's not a full month, but I got time. As of recording this video, I'm recording it on March 2nd. So, I believe the video is going to go up the 3rd, right? And I have plenty of Sonic Adventure DX Director's Cut videos for you guys. So, if you want to watch a little bit more of that, please do. I work hard on those. You know, I try hard. Like, your boy go in the paint. I know I'm not even close to being done because you have Sonic, Knuckles, Tails, Amy, Big the Cat, and E102 Gamma, along with Supersonic and the, Metal Sonic, right? I mean, Metal Sonic really isn't really a character. You kind of play as him, but you really don't. It's kind of annoying. I'm not a huge fan of it myself, but I've actually never gotten it. The plan is that I wanted to do the entire game. Right? I wanted to play the entire game through. I'm still a little torn. I'm recording it, like, player to player, right? Character to character. But in reality, I think it would be better to have a full-blown narrative, but I'm not 100% sure about that, you know? Because, as of right now, I've recorded, I think, 4 episodes, but only 2 are up. I have fun playing the game. I don't feel like it's the best in terms of commentary. I'm working on it. Okay, I'm working on it. It's gonna be better. I promise. It's gonna be better. But it's really just about what kind of energy I bring forth to the day, you know? Because sometimes I feel like, because like with Lucius, right? I still have Lucius. I just don't want to play Lucius right now. Because no matter how hard I work at that game, it's only going to go downhill from here. Because listen, I don't know what the heck is going on with Lucius. And y'all, if y'all know what the heck is going on with Lucius, more power to y'all. I know Burb is going to evolve soon, so I just want Burb to evolve. But like, Burb is taking his sweet time. Like, just evolve, Burb. Oh, okay, a double battle with Pyroars. I'm not a genius, but I don't think Pyroar Litleo evolves into Pyroar at level 18. Anyway. Okay, Akron is gonna switch out. Yeah, I'm not smart. Oh, okay, you're gonna burn my physical attacker. Thank you. I actually love that. You should keep it up. We're gonna have to switch into Sylar, I guess. He's the only one that really can do something about this. Anyway. As I was saying, I feel like sometimes it takes a little bit of time for me to fully process what's going on and make it into a proper statement, you know? Like, I wouldn't say that I'm slow, right? I overthink, right? So, ever since I was a young child, ever since I was a little boy, a wee lad, a youngin', I guess is what the old people would call it, I've always had this thing, right? I've had an absolutely terrible connection with human beings. And I mean with other human beings, clearly, because I don't not have a connection to being a human being. If that makes any sense. But, yeah, I've always failed to properly associate and or talk with other people my age. Ever since I was young. Now I'm a lot better at it. Like, being a theater arts major in college really helped me with that. Or just, you know, high school with my boys is literally the top pinnacle of of how I learned how to be a person, you know? Because I don't know. It's not even like, I don't even feel like it was because I was Lilip is rock grass. So Akron is literally the only person we can have here. But oh, it's not rock grass. Okay, it's like rock. It resists me, so I don't know what type it is. Omanite. Okay, you better not have changed Omanite's typing, my guy. But yeah, so like what I was saying was, it's like, I mean, social anxiety definitely was not what it was being socially awkward is probably the best word, the best self-diagnosis I can say, right? But I wouldn't even say that that was properly the thing. You know, it wasn't selective mutism either. Like, I didn't just not talk to people. I failed to understand, and sometimes I still do fail to understand that the way how society works, right? Like manners and things like that. Like, your boy's smart. He knows, like, you have to be, like, nice and blah blah blah, and manners blah blah blah, right? But I don't know. It's a little weird how what society deems appropriate and what society doesn't deem appropriate. And I struggled with a long time trying to find a healthy medium, right? So that I would properly know how to handle that and deal with society and just blend in and work as a cohesive unit, as a cog in the machine that is modern day American society, right? It took a while for me to accept the fact that I'm just who I am, right? I am who I am and you are who you are, right? And it's a little hard to, especially growing up, you know, going through the cycles that is college and high school and defining who you are as a human being, what you believe in, your morals, your values, everything like that. I wouldn't even say it's a little hard. I would say it's very hard, and it's very tiresome because you don't know you don't even know what you're going to do tomorrow. So how are you supposed to know? Excuse me, I had Lay's chips. Not Lay's. I had Fritos. Fritos are the best chips, hands down. Right next to Doritos. Doritos are number one, 110%. Did he just say he had Cobalion? Cobalion? What? Why did you... Look, Calistrophic, I'm glad I got your name right, by the way. Why would you give a random trainer a Cobalion? Like, of any Pokemon you could have gave him, you gave him Cobalion. Really? I'm gonna get rocked by Cobalion. I hope you know that. Like, your boy's gonna get rocked by Cobalion. It's just plain and simple. I'm gonna get rocked. And you know what? Oh, I have super potions, don't I? I remember buying them. Yeah, I did. Whoo! Okay, going back to what I was saying, I really don't think it's completely fair for society to demand those things of people, right? Well, not of people, but people of young ages, and just expect everything to be completely okay, right? Oh, he turned himself into a Torchic. Hiya. I like how you turned him into a Torchic. I like that. You were like, get rid of Clefairy. Clefairy's dumb. Give me Torchic. Okay, but anyway, yeah, I don't think it's fair for modern day society to just expect things to be okay with younger people, younger viewers, younger everything like that, and just it's complicated. I like how he appeared like that. I can tell that you made him an event for just this particular city, or was it even that? I wouldn't even say it was that, but yeah, it's really hard sometimes to figure out what you want to do. Figure out who you're going to be and what you want to do for the rest of your life. That's a huge decision. And I don't feel like people always recognize that, you know? I hardly even recognize myself half the time. But I was lucky enough to get a wonderful opportunity that I can try and, you know, figure things out and do my own thing. But not everyone gets that wonderful blessing, and I don't really think it's fair for modern day society to expect such things out of people like that. Well, not at least. I think that it's fair for them to expect it out of people, but I don't think it's fair for them to expect it out of people immediately. You know, like obviously you can't. I would not think that it would be possible. You can gladly correct me if I'm wrong. To essentially make a living off of being this or being that, right? Like, I don't expect people to make a living out of being this or being that or whatever, right? But things change and society changes and people change, and it's just a whole complicated little glib-glarb. And it's just, sometimes I really don't think it's fair what people do. What is expected out of people, or the way that life works. But, you know, nothing is necessarily written in stone about being... Oh my gosh, I love this Pokemon. Alright, we're gonna catch her. Yeah, we still have a little bit of time. I mean, we can cut the episode short, but I just want to spend a little bit of time and finish off my tangent, because I'm not going to remember this for the next one. Fun fact, Electrike was actually one of my favorite Pokemon. I would argue that he was my favorite Pokemon growing up. I had a little Electrike toy. I think I still have him somewhere around here. But I had him, and his mouth would open and close, so I used to have it so that he'd mix Thunderfang and Howl, right? So that it would be like, if y'all seen Boruto, if you have, what are you doing? Why are you watching Boruto? I'm watching Boruto and I hate myself for it. I just don't have a... Your boy has too much time on his hands, so he might as well just waste his time with a trash anime. Anyway, the manga's better, but even then, the manga has its faults, right? But yeah, I used to like the crying girl who had like the ability to like literally cry and make people cry themselves to sleep. Like that, except with thunder. It was really cool. In my brain, it was really cool. In reality, it would not have made any sense at all, but it was cool. Anyway, I'm going to name her... I'm going to name her Yaz, because I don't know what to name her. You're going to be named Yaz. Alright. Oh, Krabby. Oh, cool. I don't think we'll need Krabby. I don't think there's really any need for him, really. Oh, we didn't check the grass in here, though. We should check the grass. Okay, we got side... oh, did we check the grass? I don't remember. I think it's only Psyducks. No, it's a Meowth, which we don't need. It's looking like Meowths and Psyducks. Okay. Alright, everybody. We're going to cut this episode short, because I'm going to have to do training for the gym, because that's the next thing we're going to do. So, I will see you all in the next episode, and have a nice day.